It was 6 a.m. yesterday and my alarm goes. I wake up thirsty and then I just look outside the balcony and great word, it's freaking raining. I live in Dubai, and if you live in Dubai, you know how freaking dull the atmosphere can be if it starts to rain. Like, you can be the happiest person in the world, and if it rains in Dubai, you will be depressed. And that's not even the worst part, because if you, like in my case, had to go to the gym or had to go out and freaking walk, get ready to get half your legs freaking wet. I get my clothes on, I freaking get the umbrella, and I go to the gym, get what I have to get done, and then leg day. Not the best of days yesterday. Towards the end, I was on the treadmill as I would usually finish off my 30 minutes of cool down or cardio is what I call it. And then I'm just listening to music and I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing all this for? Because I know that, people exist in this planet who put in efforts probably like one third of the work that I do and get 10 times more results than me. And that doesn't sit well with me. You ever get the feeling in life, you're doing quite a bit and you feel like, you deserve a bit more. It's like you don't want to feel ungrateful for the life that you already have, for the things that you already possess, but you just wish you feel like you deserve a tad bit more. You're like, man, there are people who get things so much easier, and here I am almost toiling every day for nothing. That's kind of how I felt yesterday when I was on the treadmill, listening to music. This isn't feel sorry for me kind of a video. I'm not that kind of a person. That's no. But I honestly think that's just a great strength. If you're able to relate with whatever I said up until now in this video, up until 2 minutes something seconds up until this moment of the video, I think you could actually take a moment to almost be thankful for the mental strength that you have, because not many can do something when they're not getting the results out of it. Most people will always do something for something, and when you're doing something and the for something isn't actually happening, it's very difficult to keep doing something, if you know what I mean. A lot of people, say working hard is difficult. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to freaking put my body through hell. I don't want to do computer work. I don't want to do this, do that. No. And that is with them knowing the possible results that could come with them doing the work. They would still not do it. Now imagine doing all those stuff on a consistent basis for a long period of time, and the results part of it is not just, yeah. Imagine it's a lot like, if you're a student studying for 3 months and then getting a D on your exam. You're like, what? This is honestly where, in my opinion, at least a successful person will beat out an average Joe. Despite how many times, I get that feeling of, oh man, I wish I could get a bit more out of this. I'm well aware that, this is probably what it's gonna take, because for 90 out of every 100 people, you're gonna have to go through this phase where nothing is happening and you keep pushing, because there are that odd person on freaking TikTok who just looks good, so he just gets popular off the first video that he uploads. That's not gonna happen to most people. That's not happening to me. That's not happening to you, probably. But what are you gonna do? Are you gonna quit? I don't think you can. I mean, if you want to, that's your choice, but I'm not going to. I wouldn't suggest you to. You have to just push past that period when you feel like nothing is happening. It literally feels like, because when you get onto this whole journey, it's like you make a lot of progress initially, and then there's this period where you're just stagnant because you're doing the good habits, you're doing everything. Forget good habits, you're just working hard and improving yourself. You're doing what you should. It's like, okay, where are the results? I'm still stuck here. I'm not going up anymore. And that's when you just need to ride out that phase. In my mind, I think of it sometimes as it's almost like a time when God is testing you to see if you're if you're deserving of what is on the other side of things. So yeah, all I would say is don't stop, because this is where most people quit. A lot of people can start something. We know how many people will start things on New Year's resolutions. Why can't they keep going? The moment the results stop, this doesn't interest me. You can't afford to do that. The hardest thing is to not just work and put in the effort, it's to put in the effort when you're not getting anything out for the efforts that you're putting in. But eventually you will, so you just have to ride that phase out. And everything I said in this video is like, I kind of need to understand that too. I'm learning to, so whatever.